We're going to put together for coaches on Herb on Hoops and other venues for youth basketball instruction. So I'm going to do the basic part of it. Carlos is going to jazz it up for a more advanced version. Okay? Our first one we're going to do is what we call the finishing series. We are going to start off with our one-step series in our finishing series. Jordan's going to take a step with his left foot and go hip to ear with the ball and take a right-hand layup. Okay? Go. Full speed. Okay. The next thing in this is now we're going to do it underhanded with two hands and still start the thigh area. So we're going to have it lowered here. Jordan's going to take a step with his left and then go up. Go. Okay, let's do a little bit better on that. Let it finger roll. Okay, so scoop layup. Okay. Start at the thigh. Take one step with your left and then up. The most important thing on layups is when you make your layups with your eyes. You make your layups with your eyes. Okay? So next thing we're doing, we're going to load the hip. Jordan's got to get his hand on top of the ball, on his thigh. His eyes are up, head up, one step with his right foot, and a left-handed overhand layup. Okay, we're having to do it a couple times. Step. Step, hip to ear, eyes up. Okay? Now we're doing the same thing, but now we're going to go underhand on this. Go underhand. Okay? So we're going to take one step with our outside foot, underhand layup, eyes up again. Okay, one step, eyes up, underhand layup. Step with the outside foot. Okay, we're going to go to the front. Now, okay, Jordan is going to load up and take one step, and we're going to shoot the ball off the backboard. So this layup is we're going to kiss the glass. He's going to take one step, go up, and shoot it off the board. Okay? One step, hip the ear again, shoot it off the board. Get some cleaner shots here. Okay? Now you're going to take one step and go underhand. And just right over the rim. Go. Okay, so we're again going hip to ear. One step over the front of the rim. One step in front of the rim. Okay, now we're going to step now with our right foot and shoot a left-handed overhand layup off the board. Step. We can make it now. One step. Follow through. You're fine. Hip to ear. Gosh. One step. Hip to ear. There, good. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, underhand layup over the lip of the rim. Go. One step, eyes up, over the lip of the rim. Okay, now we're going to move over to the other side of the block here. Okay, and we're starting with our overhand layup. We're going to go hip to ear, hand on top of the ball. Okay, and we're taking a step with our right foot. Step, shoot, hip to ear, eyes are up. One step, eyes are up. Hip to ear. Okay, now we're going underhand. So we're going to go underhand, just like we're a bowler. We're going to take one step and up. One step, underhand, scoop it up and in. Okay, now we're stepping with the outside foot this time, and we're taking a right hand layup on this side. So load up on your right side, there you go, step with your outside foot, overhand layup. One step, hip to ear. Okay, now we're going to go underhand. So he's going to have the bowling ball stance, bowling ball here on his right hand side. He's going to step. Keep two hands on it as long as you can. Jordan, as long as you can. Hold up, eyes up. Okay, Tony Parker, John Stockton type of layup. Step. Okay. Good.
On this, I'm going to explain when you use these particular layups. Okay, the first layup is if Jordan is coming at me, okay, or on the side of me, I want to veer. Okay, so this is called a veer. So as I'm driving, okay, I want to veer into him, okay, put it in the ear position, and then come up with the layup. Okay, so again, I'm here, Jordan's coming in, I'm veering in, I'm taking the step, and I'm taking the contact. As I'm going up, the ball's on the side, I'm protecting it, and then I'm going up for the layup. Okay, so as he's doing that, okay, I'm running alongside of him, okay, and then he's pushing out. Okay, that's the veer, again. Okay, here we go. He's taking contact and he's coming out. Now, I want to be specific when I say we want to drive that contact and we want to drive the defense player closer to underneath the basket so he can come up. Okay, next. Okay, on the bowling, okay, I want to show you the advance move. Okay, as we're dribbling, okay, most defensive players, when you're going up and you're coming this way, okay, are going to come in to try to block the shot off of a regular layup, off of a right, left, up. So if I'm going here and the defense player's coming and I go right, left, up, okay, most likely they're going to come and block it. I want to take away one step. Okay, so as I'm dribbling, okay, instead of going right, left, I'm going left, and then I reach. Okay, off of the 1 foot. The defensive player is going to think, okay, that I'm going to take one more step in order to make the layup. So again, I'm here, I'm taking it, okay, and then I reach. Jordan will demonstrate. Okay, so here I come. Okay, he wants to take that one step, okay, and then reach with the reach layup. Okay, again, so here I come and reach. Okay, the next advance is what we call a rondo. Okay, so as we're coming in for the layup, okay, defense player comes behind. So if he did that, come from behind. Okay, if he does that, and I go up for a regular layup, he's going to come and block the shot. Okay, so we want to come here, and we're looking as he's coming. We want to hold the ball. We want to wait till he falls right past. Okay, then I'm coming, and then I can step through. Okay, he's going to demonstrate it. Okay, it's called rondo. Okay, so I'm coming from behind. I go to block. I come right past, and he takes the shot. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. Boom, coming here. Boom. Up. And he's there. And you can actually do two moves. Let's say the defensive player recovers. Okay, so as I'm coming here, I go up, and then he recovers. I can just take a jump shot.
Okay, the next segment we're going to teach is the dribble series. And again, I'll take the basic part. Carlos will take the French pastry. Okay, so Luke is going to demonstrate commando. Okay? Crossover, jump stop, he reverse pivots off his right foot, stutter steps, explodes out, crossover, reverse pivot. Okay, that's fine, fine. Crossover, jump stop, reverse pivot, come back out, left-handed, same thing, front crossover, jump stop. Nope, we will reverse pivot. This is good for teaching. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach the young guys how to pivot, reverse turn, and then go back. So we're starting and stopping each time. Each time from the baseline to the foul line, we're working on stutter stepping 3 times, exploding out, working on starts, okay? And we're working at crossing over at the middle between the elbow and the baseline, all right? Go. Jump stop, reverse pivot. Okay, so stutter step. Reverse pivot, stutter step 3 times. Explode out, crossover, jump stop, reverse pivot. Stutter step in place 3 times, crossover. Jump stop, reverse pivot. You're fine, you're fine. Jump stop. Okay. Other way, other way, other way. Remember left. Okay. All right. That's the first part of it. Now we're going to do commando between the legs in the middle part of this. Got it? Yeah. Okay. Now we're going commando between the legs. Go. Stutter step. Explode out. Between the legs. Jump stop. Reverse pivot. Stutter in place 3 times. Explode. Between the legs, jump stop, stutter, back. Okay, so let's do it, show it right. So stutter 3 times, explode out, reverse pivot, crossover, stutter step 3 times, crossover, jump stop, reverse pivot. You got it? Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to go behind the back on this. Our middle crossover is behind the back. Okay? Ready? Go. Reverse pivot, stutter step, reverse off your left, stutter step in place 3 times. All right, it's fine. We make mistakes off this. It's fine. You're fine. Stutter step 3 times. Jump stop, reverse pivot, stutter step. Clean it up. There you go. Stutter step. Okay, now commando with a snap. Okay, go.
Go snap it.
Snap it.
Oh, snap it.
Yeah. Other way. Stutter step 3 times. Now reverse pivot. Reverse pivot. All right, you're fine. The spin in the middle now. Go. No. Stop. Come back. You're going to spin it with your right hand, right? Start it out with your right hand. No, 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 no. Plant, pivot. On your spin, you want to plant, pivot, and pull. Pull the ball through your left hand, jaw stop, reverse pivot, and come back. All right? Jaw stop. Now reverse pivot. Reverse pivot. There you go. Now back right-handed. No, 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 no. Plant, pivot, and pull. So this is good for you on the spin. So you plant, pull the ball back, pivot, plant, pivot, pull. All right? Okay? He prefers the front pivot. Okay, stop, fine. All right? That's commando.
Okay, on this series, this is going to complement what Herb just went over on the commando series. Okay, this is called, we call it the split series. So we're going to go over several different types of attacks off the dribble. Okay, the first one is going to be the scissors. Okay, so the way we teach it is we put both toes on the line, okay, in order to see where we're going to make our scissors. Marcus, in just a second, is going to go 2 dribbles, and he's going to scissors cut. Now the reason we want to do this is so we can have a quick step past our defender and then attack the line. Okay? So as we're coming, we're going to take 2 dribbles. We're coming right here. We're splitting, and we're taking 1, 2 dribbles. As we're coming down, we're going to do a pound, step, and bring the ball back. Okay, that's the first one that we're going to do. Now the reason we're doing this is if Marcus was playing the defense, okay, and I split, okay, as I'm dribbling at him, I want to pound, make him go back, and then get distance. Now if he closes out on me again, I can re-attack. Okay, so as he's going to, this camera, okay, he's going to do a scissors. He's going to have, hold on, he's going to have quick feet. Okay, when I blow the whistle, he's going to come down on both and then scissors. Okay, do it again. Okay, now, again, he's going to have quick feet. Okay, he's coming down on both feet first. We're going slow. Then we're scissoring. Okay, then we're pounding. Then we're going to pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, now one thing that we want is as we turn, we still want our arm bar up, and we want to dribble pull back as we're doing that. Okay, he's going to demonstrate again. Good. Okay, next series. Okay, same thing. We're going to go quick feet. We're coming down on both feet. We're doing the scissors as we're dribbling. Okay, now we're going behind. Okay, and now we're pulling it back again. Okay, now the reason we're doing this is if Marcus was playing me, I have him going at an angle. Okay, so as I scissors, now he's got me here. I want to go between the legs and lean that way so he comes out. Okay, when I pull it back, now I can attack the gap. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. He's going quick feet. When I blow the whistle, it's going to be a scissors, dribble, dribble, behind, here, here. Okay, that's the first series on that one. Here we go. Quick feet. Good, good. Okay, quick feet. Awesome. Good job, good job. Okay, next one, we're going to add the combo to it. Okay, so same thing. So we're here. We're going to scissors as we're coming. Okay, we're going to go between the legs. Okay, and then we're going to scissors back, and then he's going to attack again. Okay, look at it. Okay, again, we're quick feet, hop down, scissors, coming, boom, scissors again, and then we attack. Okay, here we go. Good. Good job. Here we go. Okay, last one. Okay, it's the snap back. This is the same thing that Herb did. Okay, we're going to go quick feet. Okay, into scissors. We're dribbling. Okay, we're going to take the same step that we've been taking, and then we're snapping the ball back and then coming back. Here's the reason why we do this. Okay, as I'm coming, I'm still going at an angle. Okay, I have them. I want to make distance in between. So now I'm snapping. Okay, and then I can still attack from there. Okay, here we go. First one is just a snap back. Good, get back, good. Good. Okay, and free, good job. Okay, next one, we're going to add the combo. Okay, so we're here, boom, scissors. Okay, it's going to be a snap back into another attack. Good. Here we go. Other side.
The next drill in our dribble series we're going to show is the chill drill. It comes from Ed Schilling, who's now the new Indiana assistant coach to Archie Miller. And this is drill he's done a lot with millions of his players. Specifically now, Lonzo Ball has done this before. Go. We're going to start 5 pushes and pulls. And we're going to go up the line, do a fake crossover. Fake crossover. Plant, pivot, pull. Now we're going into a protection dribble. Back up crossover. Back up spin. Between the legs. And a layup. Okay? Go. Fake crossover. Fake crossover. Spin, plant, pivot, pull. Look to your left, back up 2 dribbles, back up 2, crossover, half a spin at the end of the circle, half a spin, go behind your back, to the elbow between your legs, and a layup. Okay? Good. Okay, so can you guys do it together now? You go as soon as he gets to half court. Go. Fake crossover, fake crossover, plant, pivot, pull, back up 2, crossover, half a spin, behind your back, between your legs, and a layup, behind your back, to the elbow, between your legs. Good. All right, let's go to the left-hand side. Five pushes and pulls. Fake crossover. Fake crossover. Plant, pivot, pull. To your right hand. Back up 2 dribbles. Cross. Half a whirl. Behind the back. Between your legs. Half a whirl. Behind your back. Between your legs. Left hand layup. Very good.
To complement Herb's series that he just went over, this is what we call the series, split series to dribble behind, okay, into a Euro step. Okay, so this is getting a little bit more advanced. Remember what the split is. The split is so we can get that one step. Okay, we're getting a lot of repetitions within this particular drill, so it's really good for the kids. When we do the Euro step, we're going to do it as a layup. So we're doing it as we're coming into the middle. We're step, step, and it's going to look off balance, but we're using it to move around the defense, help side defense player. Okay, here we go. Marcus. Split, good. Good. Okay. Split, good. There you go. Split, good. Good. Okay, half spin, half spin. Good. 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 Here we go. Into a hero. Very good. Okay, freeze it. Okay, the next series is going to be a floater. Okay, so instead of the Euro, okay, he's going to be coming right straight down the middle. Okay, half side jumps, and then he's floating up. Now remember on the layup series, when Coach Herb came here and he was doing the layups, this is progressing into a floater. Okay, so as we're here, he's coming and he's doing the float. Okay, here we go. Good. Last series is a step through. Okay, so as he's finishing, okay, he's going to come down, he's going to jump stop, and then he's going right straight through. Okay, here we go. Doing a good job, Marcus. Here we go. Split. There you go. Good. Split. Good.
The next segment will be the Shot Doctor line drills. This is stuff I learned in the 1980s from the Shot Doctor people. So this is the Shot Doctor line series. Okay, I'm gonna have Jordan come out here to the elbow and start at the elbow. Okay, so what the reason they're called the line, you're gonna go down the line. So you're gonna fake in. The first one, you're gonna fake in with your left foot, cross over, go down the line, and make a layup. One dribble layup. Okay, so we're going teaching point here. So fake in, cross over, go down the line, one dribble. Let's see if we can get there in one dribble. Let's do it again. Fake in, go down the line. Fake in, go down the line. Fake in, go down the line, layup. Fake in, go down the line, and the layup. Okay? Second move is we're going to fake out with our outside foot, cross over, and do a roll hook to the other side. So fake out, cross over step, sweep. Just a sweep move and get to the other side of the rim and use the board. So sweep, so step out, sweep. So Jordan, what I want you to do is make this a sweep. So step out, sweep, other side backward. One more time. So fake out, step across, break. Okay. The next one is we're gonna jab in, go down the line. The defender meets us here, so we're going to plant, pivot, pull to a baby hook over the front of the rim. Okay? So we're going to fake in, go down the line, the defender's in our way. We're going to plant, pivot, pull with our dribble, keep our dribble alive, pull, and then go right into a hook off of one foot. Magic Johnson. So we're going to fake in, Go down the line. The defender's there. Pull. And then go off of one. Go off of one. There. Just like that. Do it one more time. You got it? Doing a great job. Take in. Okay. So the fourth move is we're going to jab in, cross over, 2 dribbles towards the corner. 2, I'm sorry. So jab in. And a bang shot. Good job, Jordan. Great. Okay? The fifth move, okay, is we're going to jab out, take a step in, and we're going to do the step back, Larry Bird, Kiki Vandeweghe move for the jump shot. So you're going to fake out, step back, and try to get there in one dribble, Jordan. Okay? So footwork. Great. Okay, do it again. Good, all right. This time you're going to step back. It's a step back continuation. So you're going to peek up and then go for a left-hand leg to the other side. All right. Okay, so you're going to cross over step back, peek up, and a left-hand leg. Okay? Good job, Jordan. Do it again. Anything you can do with feet. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing to the left-hand side. So the first move is jab in, go down the line, and do a left-handed layup. Okay, jab in, go down the line, layup. Okay, the next move is jab out, cross over, roll hook to the other side. So jab out, cross over, roll hook to the other side. Do it again. Good job, Jordan. Jab out, cross over, roll hook. Good. Okay. Next move is we jab in. The defender cuts us off. Magic Johnson, spin, pull, and a hook shot over the rim. Okay? You gotta finish. Good job, Jordan. Fake in. Great. We're going to fake in, take 2 dribbles to the left, and shoot the same bang shot. Fourth move. Jab in, 2 dribbles, bang shot. Good. Do it again. We're educating the feet as we go along. Very basic. 2 dribbles, 2 dribbles. Dribble towards the corner. Good, got that. Okay, next, we jab out, step back, Larry Bird step back. Step back, there you go. Good. Step back again. Okay, step back, continuation. Step back, continuation. Jab out. Step back, continuation, left. Okay? Everything forward. Do it one more time. Great.
Okay, to complement the jab step, this is going to be a dribble jab step series. Okay, made famous by Steve Nash. Remember, you don't have to be the fastest player in order to beat another fast player than you. You always have to be crafty. Okay, so this first move that we're going to use is a dribble jab. Okay, so as I'm dribbling, okay, I want to jab and then attack. Okay, so again, I'm here, dribbling. As I'm dribbling out, okay, left away from to make my defensive player go away. Now looking at it here, okay, as I'm dribbling, now I want to make the defense here, and then I want to attack his shoulder. Okay, so this is huge, attacking the shoulder. Okay, I also want to talk about the line, the basketball line, and the defensive line here. Basketball line is where I want to attack. Okay, I don't want to attack along the defensive line. What I mean by that is if Marcus is right here, this is the line to that basket. Okay, his line is straight, even with himself. So if I would attack and dribble to the side, okay, he could pick me up on defense very easy. So what I want to do is I want to come here, and I want to attack, and then punch forward as I beat him. So here's the jab series. Okay, Marcus is going to come down. Okay, the first one, he's just going to jab, and he's going all the way in for a regular layup. Okay, he's protecting it, and he's right there. Okay, here we go. First series. Okay, regular. Okay, let's clean that up a little bit. You can go left if you want. Okay, we really want to jab as we're jabbing. That back foot's almost coming off the floor. So we're here, boom, and then go. Okay, we're still jabbing, but it's a hesitate. So as we're here, okay, boom, and then we're coming in. Okay, you can do left. So, here we go. Hit the defense. Here we go. One more time on that. So really come here, jab, hesitate. Very good. Okay, next. Okay, same thing as we're coming here. Okay, we jab. As we're driving, outside defense comes. Okay, we're going to spin. Okay, but on this one, we're not going to take the baited hook. We're going to come down on both feet and then step through with the up and under. Okay, got that? Okay, here we go. Jab step. There we go, good. And up and under. Okay, nice. Okay, one more time. Jab. There we go, good. Good. We're going to do that one again. We're going to clean that up. So again, he's here. It's not there. And then he's going underneath. He's spinning all the way around, seeing what the defense is doing. There you go. Okay, the next series. Okay, we're still jabbing. Okay, boom. We're attacking the basket. Okay, now it's a pull up. Okay, so here, and then we're pulling up. Jab, dribble, series. Here we go. Jab, good. Boom. Take a shot. Good job, Marcus. Okay. Now the defensive player has reacted. So as I'm dribbling and I come here and I come back, the defense is recovered. We're crossing it over and going to the opposite side. Okay, so again, if Marcus was playing me defense, okay, I got him going one way, and then I dribble, and then I have to cross back over. Okay, so again, this is the way it should look. Okay, I'm jabbing. It's not there, then I cross back over and I beat him with the reverse leg. Do you understand? Okay, really get to your shoulder. Shoulder got to be leading and then come. Okay, lean that shoulder. Good. Good. Yeah. Jab. Okay, next one is we're going to jab. Okay, boom, cross it over. Now we're going to the spin. Okay, we're spinning up and then under. Okay, really jab the shoulder. Nice. Here we go. Nice. Okay, last one, same thing, but now he's pulling up. Okay, so we're jabbing. Okay, he crosses it up. Okay, outside defense comes. Don't stop. Then take this jump shot. Here we go. Good.
The next segment will be the basketball factory. And these are a series of 30-second drills, intensity drills that we'll show you, and we'll give Carlos a chance to modernize them. So this first drill in our 30-second basketball factory drills is the intensity right-hand layup, which we want to get 7 to 8 layups in 30 seconds. Okay? You count them, I'll keep the clock. Ready? Go!
1, 2, 3, 4,
15 seconds left.
5, 6.
Come on, get one more. Okay, 7 and 30 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. All right? So we want to get our goal, and with these drills, you're putting a clock and a score with it, so it's going to get intense. And you want it that way. You want them going as hard as they can and going at it. Okay? Ready? Go. Push it out. Push it out. Let's go. Let's go. Push it out. Eliminate one of those dribbles. Too many dribbles. Too many dribbles. Let's go. How many do you got? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, 6. So he can get better. He can clean it up and get to 7 or 8. Okay? So in this, you're not only, it's forcing you to clean your skills up because you got to dribble it correctly. One dribble at the most, pushing it around. Okay? So we're going to go to the left-hand intensity layup. Okay, you got the count? Ready? Go!
2, 3.
Come on, get it out.
4.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Stop. Okay? So that's telling Jordan, hey, I got to clean things up. To get to 7 or 8, I got to clean things up. All right? Straighten out that chair probably. Okay, left hand intensity layup. You got the count, Jordan?
Yeah.
Go! Eliminate that dribble. Go, go. Come on, come on, come on. Push. Yeah, there's clock, there's pressure. Competition. Competing against the clock. Stop. Okay? So that's competition. You're left-handed, right? The clock brings out the best in us. The clock brings out the best in us. The next drill we're going to do is the X-out layup, and our goal is 7 and 30 seconds. This is great for footwork. We're practicing a drop step on both sides and a right-handed and left-handed layup. Ready? Go! Drop step. Good. Left hand power. Explosive dribble. Drop step. Go. Go. Stop. How many? 7. 7. Good. Now, I'm going to ask Jordan here. Does that get the blood pumping?
Oh, yeah.
Does that get the blood pumping? Okay? So that's how we want to get it out of clock, game speed, and that's getting you pumped, ready to play. Okay? Ready? Go! Eliminate that dribble. Come on. Don't push it. There you go. Stop. How many? 6. 6? Good. So our goal on the Mikan is to make 18 plus in 30 seconds. Front Mikan. Okay? Here's the front Mikan. Ready? Go. Quick, quick. Keep the ball above your shoulders.
Oh, shit.
Stop. How many? Huh? 16. So that just shows young Jordan that he's got to get better. Get it up above 18. You can't make mistakes. There, that's getting, finishing under pressure. Okay? Go one more. Ready? Go. Stop. How many?
17.
Huh?
17.
Good. All right. Now, what you do forward, you got to do backwards, not a backwards Mikan. Same goals. 18 plus on this.
Reverse.
Reverse Mikan off one foot. Ready? Go. Stop. How many? 17. All right. Ready? Go. Come on. Hands high. Stop. How many? 16. Okay, the reverse mic. All right? This drill is our explosion layup drill. Okay? Ready? Go! Explode. Go. Go hard. Get it up. Way to work, Jordan. Way to work. Good job. Stop. How many? Huh? 10. Good. Great job. Okay. Ready? Start here. Start at the block. Ready? Go! Stop. How many? 8. Good. Okay, so we'll do it on the left-hand side. Ready? Need a breather? You're all right? Okay. Marilee's going to kill me. Okay. Ready? Go! Stop. How many?
9.
Huh?
9.
Good. Go! Stop. How many? Good. All right. Good job, guys.